Welcome, everybody. I hope you are enjoying the Marché du Films and Cannes Film Festival. We are very happy to be here to present you the Who is Who guide that we have made with a lot of effort. To achieve this, ICEX Invest in Spain has created a wonderful working group together with four of the most important associations of the Spanish audiovisual sector. Springfield Commission, the Association of Spanish International Audiovisual Production Companies, the Audiovisual Industry Alliance, and the Spanish Association of Advertising Producers. This was a project that we have wanted to do for a long time, and then we can finally present to you today. Let's watch the video. So let's start with my colleague, Teresa Kona. She is Vice President of Springfield Commission and independent board member of private equity funds. She is economist with a proven background of working in private equity and recently in film and broadcast media industries. She was general manager of a regional radio and broadcast network and managing partner and CEO of a private equity firm. Please, Teresa, go ahead.
Thank you, Miriam. Thank you very much. And good afternoon to you all. I'm Teresa Kona. I'm pleased to be here today in Cannes, virtually, on behalf of the Springfield Commission. Let me begin by thanking ICEX and Miriam for organizing this panel and the guide. I feel very lucky to share this panel today with colleagues that represent different aspects of audiovisual production in Spain. Adrian, Vanessa, Alberto, from service companies to technical industry, and last but not least, advertising producers. This is quite a representation of our great and diverse professionals, and I think this Who is Who guide aspires to be complete, and it would be wonderful if in the future more and more professionals will be added to this guide. In the Springfield Commission, we have been working since the beginning of the century. This year is our 20th anniversary, and all these years we have been leading the way when it comes to branding Spain as a destination for filmmaking and audiovisual shooting. We are coordinating the efforts of Spain's extensive network of film commissions and film offices located across the country. Spain has always been a highly attractive country for filming. From Lawrence de Arabia and Dr. Zhivago to Game of Thrones, and more recently, Money Heist or The Crown. In the past, we were chosen because our wonderful locations, hospitality, high-profile professional crews and production services, and safety. And now, while COVID was hitting high in Spain, our government decided to take a big decision for our future as a filming destination. 1 year ago, at the beginning of the COVID crisis, Spanish government increased tax rebates for Spanish and international productions. It was a quick movement, a significant increase up to 30%. We have been working very hard for years, first to convince the government in 2014 to set up the tax rebate scheme, and during the COVID to increase it. And feature-length films, television series, animated films, documentaries, all these kind of films and productions may apply for this incentive. And we are very proud of this new value for our country. For more information about the tax rebate, please visit our website. It's shootinginspain.info. And again, very good news for the filming industry in Spain. At the beginning of this year, the government of Spain has approved a special plan called the Spanish Audiovisual Hub that will foster filming in Spain even further. We have worked with many other institutions and associations to make it possible. What we are, Springfield Commission, we are a non-profit association, a non-profit organization with 2 decades of experience in Spain. We are a member of the international networks of field commissions, and we also have agreements with professional associations such as Profilm here. And we are throughout all the country. We are in Andalusia, Catalonia, Madrid, Navarre, the Basque Country, Canary Islands, Mallorca. Our network provides ongoing and customized support throughout each production stage for any kind of productions, contacts with experienced professionals close to the location that you may choose, support for the location professionals and the service companies when you can also have our help with permits and paperwork in general. There's a lot of permits that depend on the regional and local administrations. We also can give institutional backing and commitment and much more. Shooting in Spain stopped for weeks during last year, but in summer we were working and we have worked since then non-stop in all the territory. Now Spanish airspace is open to almost every country, flights, and there are new procedures to enter Spain for filming. We are welcoming international productions. We have already implemented new sanitary, tax, and legal measures that make us the most competitive filming destination. And I have no more time. We in Springfield Commission are at your disposal to welcome you and happy to help you. Just write to us at springfieldcommission.org. And I want to thank again the support of Miriam and ICTES, and thank you all of you for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Teresa. To continue, I'd like to introduce you a person I admire very much, Adrian Guerra. He's a producer known for many interesting films such as Buried and Palm Trees in the Snow. Buried has 10 nominations in 12/11 for the Goya Awards, Spain's main national film awards, and won 3 of them. Adrian is CEO of Nostromo Pictures and president of the Association of Spanish International Audiovisual Production Companies, Profilm. Adrian, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Miriam. Hi, everyone. My name is, as Miriam said, Adrian Guerra. I'm producer in Nostromo Pictures and the president of Profilm, an association of international service producers in Spain. First of all, I'd like to thank the Spanish Industry Ministry and especially the General Direction of ISEX, Invesa in Spain, Javier and Miriam, for making this idea of our member Media Pro service come true. Our association was born out of the necessity to promote needed legal change in Spain that we needed to raise up our game as a shooting destination and promote our local talent. Right now, Profilm has 13 members, and we represent approximately 90% of the volume of production services in Spain. We Profilm members pride ourselves in experience and professionalism, being able to work seamlessly in both big American super productions or small European productions. The reason why Spain is such partly or wholly in projects is not because of our great tax scheme or unique locations, but because they know they can count on us. Spain has a large base of professionals with big experience in all production fields and a background that allow us to service any production, as Miriam was mentioned earlier, and Teresa. Spain is a country with a big tradition of big productions, and we pride ourselves in that local talent. Since the beginning, Profilm has been working to create a stronger bridge between the audiovisual business and lawmakers. Together with the colleagues here today, we've been working to show the government how the growth of our sector is also the growth of the country. That helped the raise of the incentive last year that has created one of the most attractive tax incentives in Europe for foreign audiovisual productions, especially in Canary Islands. And also, thanks to this, since last week, we also got better rules to get a Spanish working visa, which was one of the nightmares we had to deal with. And now we have a very easy and simple system to bring the teams from abroad. As a result of all these changes, this year we expect to receive more than $400 million in Spain, which, despite the COVID restrictions, is twice the investment we used to get before the pandemic. So we are very happy all these measures and work with the lawmakers have come to fruition and bringing jobs and investment into Spain. Simplify process and create a better regulatory framework have been our goals. Our near goals are working with a very exciting plan from the government. The Audiovisual Spanish Hub will be, without no doubt, an essential tool for expanding rights and making it easier day-to-day to work of audiovisual professionals and growing our industry. Thank you for your interest in our work and hope to see you in Spain soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Adrian. We continue with Vanessa Ruiz Larrea, Sales, Marketing and Communication Director, Deluxe Spain, and Vice President Aliyah, with more than 2 decades of work experience in the entertainment industry, on the production side and on the services side, member of the Aliyah Board of Directors and recently unappointed Vice President. Vanessa combines excellent working relationships with Spanish film and TV industry, producers, distributors, advertisers, talents, technicians, the Spanish Film Academy, film schools, and film festivals. Please, Vanessa, go ahead.
Bonjour Cannes, pour nous c'est un plaisir d'être ici aujourd'hui avec vous. It is a real pleasure to be here in Cannes today with all of you. Thank you so much for this opportunity to participate in this presentation. I am Vanessa Ruiz Larrea, and as a Vice President, I am here today on behalf of Aliyah, the Audiovisual Industry Alliance. Aliyah is the alliance of technical and service companies that are part of all the phases of the production process, namely from equipment manufacturers and distributors to companies related to filming, sets, lights, cameras, locations, etc. And picture post-production, VFX, sound post-production, mastering, deliveries, dubbing, and subtitling companies. Aliyah was established 1 year ago during the Spanish lockdown. It was a difficult time for everyone. However, it was also a propitious time to speak and to listen to each other and to come together with an association. In our first year of life, we have experienced an incredible period of exchanging union, cohesion, and collaboration. And besides that, we have received a great welcome from all the players of the industry. Our goals are to represent the interests of all of our members before public and private institutions and organizations, locally and internationally. Also to be a communication and debate forum to foster collaboration between the companies in our industry and to promote audiovisual production and the internationalization. As leading companies, we want to collaborate in our professionals training by contributing our know-how to increase our competitiveness in international markets through initiatives such as roundtables and workshops on cutting-edge topics in audiovisual technology. To do this, from Aliyah, we established direct dialogue with the main government agencies and private agents. We collaborate with other associations to defend common interests, and we do marketing studies to address actions and proposals with a view to achieve the stability and growth of our industry. Aliyah is made up of companies with great prestige and recognitions in a national and international level. We represent a large volume of business and we generate thousands of jobs. With the state-of-the-art technology and workflows, we have participated in titles globally recognized, such as Game of Thrones, 30 Coins, Money Heist, or Terminator. There is practically no Spanish production or international production shot in Spain where no company from our alliance has participated. We are experiencing one of the sweetest moments for our industry, thanks to the content creation and distribution on a global level. Our creative and technical talent is much more visible internationally. Now we connect with a wider audience in a new ways. That's why it is important to provide value and presence, both in our territory and internationally. Today, Aliyah is recognized as the voice for the audiovisual technical industry by government entities such as the Ministry of Culture, the Ministry of Economy, or the Cinematography and Audiovisual Arts Institute. We want to make Spain an attractive place to carry out all kinds of audiovisual activity. So it's time to continue with the work started in June 2020 and consolidate the objective achieved. Thank you so much for your attention and greetings from Spain.
The last one, but not least, Albert Soler, with more than 20 years of production experience. He's one of the founders and executive producer of Mama Teens, a production company founded in 2005, leader in Spain and Portugal, producing TV and photography for agencies, advisors, and producers around the world. Albert has always been very active in the more social branch of production, currently being president of the ACPCP, producing several documentaries for different NGOs, and being a pioneer from its production company with a commitment of sustainability in filming. Albert, we are all ears.
Thanks, Miriam. First of all, wanted to thank ETHEX and especially Investor in Spain and you, Miriam, for inviting us to be part of this project. And I would like to start by explaining what is ACPCP. ACPCP is an advertising association comprised by 44 companies in the field of advertising film in Spain. We are the only association in Spain, so we take up a large percentage of the sector. We've been working year after year to grow in numbers. We have moved from 20 to 40 companies in 3 years, and also we are growing in terms of quality. That's why we aim for quality certificate granted by AENOR that every production company needs to get, and also being audited periodically in order to keep being part of the ACPCP too. So with this, we only want to guarantee whoever hires any ACPCP production company that we comply with the law and all the quality standards. And what will we do? Well, we are in direct contact with all the actors that make up the complex world that is advertising, with the associations of professionals who work in productions, with the associations of agencies and creative professionals, and with the association of advertising. And of course, we are also in direct contact with all the audiovisual associations, feature films, TV, as well as all the administrations. Advertising film shoots continue to be one of the driving forces for the film industry in Spain. For this reason, it's vitally important that all of us who participate in this complex audiovisual sector continue to work together as we are doing with this incredible guide. Here you will find the best production companies to shoot your film, to shoot your TV series, or to shoot your ad, as we do. We have always been associated with more advertising that with the film industry. That's true. That everybody thinks that we are more advertisers than producers, but the truth is that we are not advertisers. We don't talk about advertising. We don't know about marketing strategies. What we talk about is about the casting. We need to make the story more credible, about the ideal locations we need for your ad, and what the set will be like. That is why our crews are 90%, I would say, maybe I could say 100%, the same as the ones that make up a film shoot, as our colleagues were explaining. So the same crews that make up the film shoots of American, European series and feature films that come to film in Spain. And yes, we are one of the best countries around the world to shoot. People from all over the world come to film in Spain. We are probably top 3 in the world of favorite countries to shoot an ad. This is true. This is like this, and we have incredible locations. We have enviable weather all year long, and above all, professional crews that are considered some of the best in the world. We were and continue to be one of the leading countries in the world of advertising shoots. We are now realizing in Spain the importance of this industry and the direct economic benefits that it generates for the country, and especially for the cities and the towns where the shootings take place. So we are also bearing in mind the indirect benefits to keep the country's film industry healthy and strong. For this reason, we thank the administrations to help us making initiatives like this one, because we might not lose one of the few world leading industries we have in Spain, which is this one. And we really believe Who is the definitive guide to know who to trust your next project. And I hope to see you soon. So thanks a lot, and sunny regards from Spain.
Thank you, Albert. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today, and especially to our guests representing the Spanish film industry. To conclude, I'd like to remind you that our project is a living and a dynamic guide open to new coming partners. Thank you again. Don't forget to download our Who is Who Shooting in Spain guide directly from the link shown in YouTube. Anyway, both the guide and the video will be able on our social media. See you soon. Bye.